Welcome back. With us right now is Uncle Sam, right? Here he
Good
is.
morning, Laguna Woods.
Also known as Andre Torrent. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to be here. I really enjoyed time sitting with you and talk about the issues in this community.
I love the hat.
Okay, thank you very much. Everybody say I love the hat. Nobody says I love you.
Well, we love you too.
Thank you.
You are here to talk about something very important, and I know this is something that you're very passionate about, and it's being ready for any kind of disaster. As we know, we have the Disaster Preparedness Task Force, and really focusing on Good Neighbor Captains, right?
Yes, Good Neighbor Captain is a program central to the disaster preparedness. When there is a disaster situation, major events, we need neighbors to go on, knock on your neighbor's doors, just 4 units upstairs, 4 units downstairs, or the neighbor's one, and just ask, how are you doing, how are you doing? If there's any problem, then this person will be reporting to the central command and say, we have somebody who needs help. I'm sure I talked to a lot of people, and I'm sure everybody's already doing that. But where do you find the supplies and medical information to help all your residents? That's what we're going to give you a training. And on October 3rd, we have a training session that will provide on October 3rd, 11 o'clock, Clubhouse 7, we will have a session to help you identify where you can get the support, where you can get those supplies, and all the medical staff that can help you neighbor quickly. We would hate to leave some people in their unit and find out 4 hours later, he's been bleeding for past 4 hours. That's really a tragedy. So we want everybody to get involved. We can never have enough Good Neighbor Captains. That's what we want. So here's the English version, and we also have Korean version and the Chinese version. We're looking for people that help us spread the word on all communities members and make sure everybody's helping out.
Now, with a Good Neighbor Captain, people might be interested in this, but they're wondering, well, I don't have any medical training, I don't have this kind of training. It's mainly about identifying someone who either is all right or may need help, and then getting hold of a security or whatever it may be to say, hey, we need some help over here.
Basically, we are not expecting Good Neighbor Captains to be expert in medicine, medical support, that kind of information. All they need to do is just knock on door and report events to the command center and say, we need this kind of help. And at that point, all the doctors and all the nurse emergency team will be centralized. They don't know where to go, so they will be centralized, ready to be dispatched to all the neighborhood and let them know where somebody will help them out and decide which one is more critical, where to send what kind of staff go there. And there will be food and supply, water, that kind of information. If we need, they will be open it up and help out. So the job of the Good Neighbor Captain is just to help neighbors make sure you know where to find these supplies. And especially some people that are older than the younger people are going to be really the central piece of this program, helping out.
So tell me, how many captains do you need? How many do you have right now?
We have in United, I'm primarily responsible for United. This is one of the task force for United. We have about 63, 23 units. So if we're talking about 16 units per captain, 2 buildings, we're looking for 400 Good Neighbor Captains.
Wow.
Right now we have 65, and we just send out information and say, if we can get 65 Good Neighbor Captains, each one bring us just one more Good Neighbor Captains. We should have 50 of them, and then we're going to multiply like rabbits from there on.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll build it up this team fast enough and working with neighbors.
Right, and that's the key, is getting the people involved.
Yes, that's very true, and we need to, everybody needs to help out. I'm sure everybody, I talked to a lot of people, they say, I'm doing that already, I'm doing that already. So the only thing you need to do is to go on the training sessions and know where to find this report. Yes, we know everybody's trying to help, but where do you find help? That's what 2 hours training is about, and that's what we are trying to do. provide the information. And then we will have the security department, VMS security department, working on the bigger picture, how to work on the communications if the cell tower don't work anymore,
Right.
landlines don't work anymore. How are we going to, we have ham radios, we have all kinds of people organizing the rest of the event. But the core of it is you. We need people like you to join us.
Now, we want to mention that coming up in not quite a month, the October 19th, is, boy, it's hard to believe it's time again.
October, yes.
Yeah. Great California Shakeout, right?
Yes, Great California Shakeout on October 19th at a secret time, like 10:19, sometime like that. We will have a bigger California Shakeout time.
Right.
At that time, we will try to mobilize a lot of neighborhood captains and everybody practice a little bit based on the training and based on the information they collected
Right.
and help out. So by the time the real disaster strikes, we know exactly what to do. And
Yeah.
by the way, you know, we can never have more than enough neighborhood captain, good neighborhood captains. The captain might be injured or may go on vacation,
Right.
may go to visit friends, so they may not be available or they may be, you know, lying there looking for help. So
That's right.
everybody needs to help out each other.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of the Good Neighbor Captain.
You brought along these bags here. Now, of course, our Disaster Preparedness Task Force, they
Yes.
have things available. Now, here's the vest,
The vest.
that people can wear.
Every Good Neighbor Captains will receive a vest like this, and you put it on, and you are official to, when you go out,
There you
people
are.
looks at you and say, oh, you are a Good Neighbor Captain, and we need help, we can talk to you, and they know where to find the information, where to get the
Right.
supply to you. So this is the vest that you need to wear on your badge and your information here. The other one is the survival kit.
Let's look at the survival kit. And we
Yes.
want to mention tell people where they can get one of these.
Yes, downstairs in the community center.
Right.
There is a disaster preparedness DPTF task force, and they will provide this kind of information. This unit is very cheap. I think it's $20 or $40. Something.
Right.
It's at cost. And I bought it because I have an RV, and I said, hey, my RV needs a survival kit. I just bought it and might as well just use it at home.
You know what's nice about these kits? You can certainly make your own, go out and buy everything you need, and they'll even give you a list for free.
Yes, yes.
But if you don't want to go through that hassle, you can go ahead, go downstairs, buy one of these, and you're all set. Yeah, here's a list, and they'll give you a regular printed out list. So if you want to create your own survival kit, and then you need to supplement it with whatever you think might be important, maybe medications or whatever it may be, you can do that as well.
Yes, yes. This kit, you don't have to, if you are already well trained and know everything about the survival kit, you can supplement it yourself. I know a lot of the nurses and emergency teams, they supplement them themselves. They provide they bought in additional items to help them out.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it. But go downstairs, I should say the community center building here on the first floor is their office. And they have smaller ones too. They also have first aid kits, all kinds of things to help you out, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
but this
what we
is
need to-
yours is jam packed. You put some extra stuff in there.
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, there's always, you can't have more. You cannot have enough
Yeah.
of these supplies.
Right.
Usually they're talking about is 3 days of supplies.
Right.
So that's
Right.
what you need to keep it in there. This is just 1 day supply. Waiting for but there are more at home. to
There
help
is.
out. Yes.
You're set.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. And also, you want to mention, we just mentioned with having Bunny on that if you have not turned in your ballot, do not mail it in. It's probably too late. Because they're due in by Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So you need to walk it into the community center building here at the first floor. The ballot boxes are there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We definitely need everybody to vote for this community, participating, even though we are just 4 out of 4 on both sides. But that shows we support the community and we help each other and make sure we have all the vote that we
Right.
need.
All right. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for the
very much.
opportunity. I really appreciate the chance to talk to everybody in this community and help make this community a better place.
And we love the hat again.
All
we
right,
love you
thank
too.
you very much.
Take care, my friend. All
Have
right.
a good day.
We'll be right back.